Hey peeps, Game of Trike here. Welcome back. Let's continue with our vault project. So we're going to start off by renaming this district here to the staging district. And this one up here is going to become the vault district. Like so. And that's built. Excellent. So we have food, water, or we will have food and water once we put a district gate in. Like so, and reattach our district. We can now start moving resources up there, and again we'll get this lot to do it. We'll stop with the staging and the planks, the gears and the planks, and we're going to create a new route over to here, which is going to be water, bread, carrots, and cooked potatoes. And in here we want to make sure we have at least, let's say, 200 bread, 200 carrots, 200 potatoes, and we need to set the distribution limits to all of those to 200 bread, 200 carrots, 200 grilled potatoes, and water 300, because that's how much fits in a barrel. Right, we can also clear up this mess of paths which we've created. And like so. And once we've knocked down these trees, we'll make it a little bit neater again. In fact, one of the first jobs we can do is pop a wood pile down. And we will set up our lumberjack to clear this area of wood for us. Like so. Okay. How are we doing getting resources? We have a bit of everything. Wonderful. So now we can find a district, I think this one, which has unemployed, and we can send 9 of them straight away to the vault district. Employ 2 straight away there, and we're going to employ the rest clearing up the area. So maybe another lumberjack over here, something like that will get all the stuff. Oh, and of course we need some entertainment. We need some entertainment, and we also need some ore, because we want this lot to work quite quickly. So let's have a look at our stats again. Ore 1 gives us an increased working speed. Ore 2 increases the walking speed. And Ore 3 increases the life expectancy. Fun also increases the working speed. So if we provide ore to all of these and fun, then we're away. Which one provides fun? Is fun Okay. Oop, that's not what we want. Is fun only provided by the carousel? I think it is. Okay, what does fun give us again? Working speed. Well, all one gives us the increased working speed, and I think all one we can get with a basic monument. It's just logs. So we will start with that. We will put a monument to our beaver right there, and when they get some logs they can build that, and that'll keep them occupied for a little bit. We've got 3 unemployed in the district, so what we will do is also create a builder's hut, and then we can employ those 3 there. So I'm going to make that a priority. You're going to need planks to do that, so we will send some planks over to you from here as well. Like so. Planks. Okay, we'll let them get on with that. Meanwhile, over here, this is complaining that it isn't connected to any districts by a path. How is that not connected? Does the district not come around that far? It doesn't come around that far. Oh, isn't that irritating? Okay, well we're going to have to move that lumberjack to here. And that becomes a pointless one there. Okay. But we've got plenty of wood going on. So overall we're doing okay for food. We've got like 10,000 food within the area. We've got loads of resources. All is good. We can employ all our spare beavers now. And in fact we might now create a second hut. I'm going to do that. Second hut round the back, and let them breed. And just to make it a little bit different, we'll connect that from the front like so. Brilliant. Now, if ore is so efficient, let's also put some ore in here. Where is it? I'm going to place that there. And I think we can also, because we have planks in this district. Do we have planks in this district? No, we haven't got planks coming to this district. We'll wait, and when we have planks coming to this district, we'll create an ore 2 monument. What we can do, though, is create some aesthetics by putting a roof on some of our buildings. And let's unlock some of these. Now these all take planks These all take planks to build. So, okay, for now we'll just put some decoration down in little gaps. And that'll do. That'll keep them entertained for a moment. Over here, where we do have more resources, we can put down. Do we have that many iron block? We do. Satisfies all three. I think we can pop this down here somewhere. How about there? We're also going to want an ore 2. Pop that there. And an ore 1. Which we'll pop over here. That's quite close to where they're all working. And maybe over here as well. We'll let those build up, and that should give us the full set of stats for these beavers. Okay. This is now full and working. Time to start building our infrastructure. Okay, so I want to try and make this as efficient as possible. So when it comes to the paper and the gears, well, let's go with the gears first. The gears and the lumber. We're going to create a gear workshop, and we're going to put it here, and I'm going to hope hang on a sec, where are we going to put it? No, we're going to put it here. I'm going to put it there. Now, for a gear workshop to work, it's going to need power, which we're going to bring in from the river, if I can actually move and not turn. Oh, we're having a drought. Bad time for a drought. Okay. Let's get that path put in. Let's just make sure that our beavers are going to be able to reach that. It's part of the district. I think it should be. Yeah, okay. And if we come across the other side, let's just make sure all of this can be part of the district. Yes, it can. Just. Okay, so we're going to bring in power from here by putting a set of water wheels across there, and that should power everything. I mean, we might have a lot of water wheels. We'll deal with that momentarily. We might also put in wind backup. These will go. That won't be part of our setup any longer. But what I want to do is to see how we can make things efficient. So how do I explain this? This takes in 1 plank and produces 1 gear. Okay, so we need to create planks, and we do that in our lumber mill. So we're going to need a lumber mill as well in order to create, and we'll put that there. I'm going to need a path. So we'll let them build the lumber mill as well. So this takes in planks and produces gears. This takes in wood and produces planks. Now, this is what I'm not sure about. It says here 13. This produces 13. It can store 13 logs and produces 13 planks. It can store 13 planks. Does that mean that one of these, well, it's not quite, is it? Because 2 8s are 16. How many of these can power how many of these? That's what I'm trying to work out. I don't know the answer to that. We're going to find out. And I'm going to do that by building this up and not allowing the planks to be stored anywhere. So in here, I'm going to turn off plank storage. Okay, so now there's nowhere for planks to go. So once this has made 13 planks, they're not going to, they can't go anywhere, except for here when this is running. And I want to see whether that is going to work for us in terms of how many of these can power these. I think we're going to use windmill power as well, because we're in a drought at the moment. So for now, I'm going to build a ton of windmills. Like so. And we're going to connect them all together. Like so, there's not going to be any down the end there, so just a two-way there. And then we need a three-way here to take the power out. Okay, but we are going to need paper. So let's let that build up and we'll be back. Okay, so here we go with our experiment. I've created a small warehouse which is only going to accept gears. It's currently got an 8 in there, and it is the start of a day, and I want to see how many gears we end up with at the end of today. We only have one place producing, we have plenty of power, and I'm hoping that the wind's going to stay up for the day. And what we're going to do is also connect up this water wheels to ensure that we have power regardless of whether the wind is there or not, because this experiment really is only going to work if this stays at 100% efficiency all day. So we will see what happens. Now the productivity is 78. And I don't know why it's so low, but it's probably because our hauliers aren't being able to get there fast enough and move the wood in quickly enough. But there's the end of the day, and we have 3 new gears. We started with 8, we now have 11. So one of these is producing 3 gears a day. I'm going to do this for a few more days and see if that's consistent, and I'll let you know. In the meantime, I'm going to connect up the power from the water wheels. Okay, folks, so I've done some experimenting, and I think the answer is that one lumber mill can successfully provide resources for 6 gear workshops. That seems to be where we're at. The efficiency drops when I start these next 3. So that's the answer. So we've got a load of mills now running. I'm going to create another lumber mill, and once that's built we'll get these three running again, and that will start our gears. And then all we need to do is produce 4,000 of them. Meanwhile, oh, excuse me, I just sneezed. Meanwhile, over here, these beavers have been hard at work clearing this area, and we are now pretty much ready to, once they've taken all this wood down, to start blowing up stuff. And that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. We'll just get this lot clear and we'll blow this first level up and take it from there. So bear with me while we get that sorted out. Right, so we'll end this episode with a big bang. As always, if you've enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe, it helps me out. And we'll see you next time when we're going to take off a whole layer of this mountain and create a much flatter area and start building our vault. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and we'll see you next time in Timberborn. Bye now.